Hey, what's up, everybody? Alex here, and I have some exciting news. I'm getting top surgery soon. You probably already knew this if you follow any of my social media accounts because I talk about it all the time. But as it says in the title, I had my preoperative assessment last Thursday on the 7th, and that means top surgery is getting so close. I can't even. Uh, I don't. Yeah, I can't even have words. Literally don't have words to describe how I feel at the minute. Um, it still feels massively surreal that it's happening soon because I feel like I've been waiting for this for like 3 years and it's finally gonna happen. I'm buzzing. Ah! So I'm gonna do a few videos running up to top surgery. This is the first one about my pre-op assessment. Then I'm going to talk about what I'm packing to take to top surgery, and then I will do a top surgery vlog of the day and the recovery, and hopefully the reveal. See how it goes, how I'm feeling after surgery, and all that jazz. Because yeah, who knows really. So let's talk about pre-op. Obviously, I said I went on Thursday. It was like the most horrible, miserable day, and it didn't start off that great. My train was delayed. I got to the train station and it was delayed, and I was like, honestly, I don't have time to be delayed. Um, I'm traveling to Sheffield for my top surgery. Um, so on the train, it took me about an hour, which isn't too bad. I gave myself plenty of time to get there because trains aren't reliable. I got there with about 45 minutes just to my appointment, and that was fine. But it was also chucking it down. I walked from Sheffield Station to the hospital, which took me way longer than I expected because when we drove it, it was very quick. Um, it was horrible. By the time I got to the hospital, I was literally soaked through to the skin, and I had a big winter coat on, a hoodie, a jumper, and a t-shirt, and I was still soaked through. I'm freezing cold. It was horrible. So I got to the hospital with literally 1 minute until my appointment time. It took me like 44, 43 minutes to get to the hospital up a hill, which I didn't. That's probably what took the longest. I have really bad joints, so I didn't anticipate walking up a giant hill to get to the hospital. I don't know why, because when we drove it, it was a giant hill, but it didn't occur to me. I'm glad I took the train though, because when I was walking to the hospital, cars were literally queuing all the way back, and you would have been in the queue for a car park longer than the appointment would have taken. So I'm glad I chose to go on the train. So that was quite nice. Um, So when I got there, I checked in and had to fill out a form with some details on which kind of went through my medical history, and then I just waited in the waiting room to be seen. And I didn't expect to be there for very long, but I was there for like 2.5 hours, so yeah. It did say it could take 3 hours on the form that came through, but I was like, oh no, I've done so many preoperative assessments being a nursing student that it's never going to take 3 hours, but it did. Um, so first I had my height, weight, and obs done. My obs were a mess because I literally just walked miles and was out of breath, and I was like, we need to do them again. We didn't, but I wasn't very happy because I wanted to be as healthy as I could, and then I just walked like miles and miles, and then I was out of breath, and I was really annoyed with myself. Um, but they were fine. It doesn't change anything. I was just very tachycardic, but that's pretty normal for me anyway. Um, what else? So I did that height, weight, obs. Then I went and waited in a waiting room for about 15 minutes. And then a nurse practitioner called me in. We went through my questionnaire, all my past operations, how I reacted to anesthetic, all my medical conditions, all my medications that I'm taking. That took about 45 minutes. Mainly because I feel like I have quite a bit of medical history to talk about. Not like stuff that will stop surgery, but I have to talk about like my dislocations in case I dislocate when I'm under anesthetic and all random things like that. And obviously the medication that I take and whether I need to stop it before surgery, which I don't. Bonus. Then once I was finished with the nurse practitioner, I waited and then I had blood taken because they had to do a group insane in case I need blood during surgery, which I shouldn't do, but they always do it anyway. And then a full blood count, etc., etc., etc. Ready for surgery basically, to test that my body's ready for surgery as well. Because if anything comes up weird, which it shouldn't do, because I only had blood tests taken about a week ago anyway, then they were fine. So I had my bloods done. Then I waited for about 45 minutes. No, it wasn't that long. It felt like 45 minutes. It was about 15 minutes. And then I had an ECG done because of my heart stuff. It's not really like exciting heart stuff. I just sinus tachy all the time, and they just always ECG me to make sure that it's sinus rhythm, basically. And so that they know what's normal for me for surgery, because my resting heart rate never drops below 100 beats per minute. So it's working out what's normal, I guess, for me. And then I was done. And then I was done. So like literally took like 2.5 hours, whatever. Then it was still absolutely chucking it down. So I got the bus. I found a bus stop. That was fun. And then I got the bus back to the station. And I had about half an hour before my train. And then all the trains were delayed because there was massive flooding up north. So I waited about an hour for my train, which wasn't too bad because then once I got home, I found out that all the trains back were cancelled after mine. So I was quite relieved to be able to get on the train home. So that was nice. So that was my pre-op assessment in a nutshell. It's even though I've been to that, it still doesn't feel like I'm having surgery soon. It's a bit surreal. I'm not quite sure what to think about it. I'm so busy at uni doing my dissertation and my group presentation work that I'm pretty distracted by everything. My update was originally meant to be the 14th of November, as I said in an old video, but it got changed, which is fine. It actually works out at a much more convenient time for me. So my new update's on the 28th of November, so I don't even know what date it is now. I don't know. But 20th of November. It's less than 3 weeks anyway, like 2 weeks, 4 days or something. I'm really excited. I've been going to the gym every day, which is not like me. But I've been trying to lose weight for top surgery because I want my body to be in as healthy a position as it can be to recover, and also aesthetically, I want my results to look amazing. So trying to get rid of that excess weight, I've managed to lose, I think it's been about 6 kilograms, and now I'm actually a healthy weight, which is quite a nice feeling. Because when I went to my appointments and they were like, you need to lose some weight so your BMI is in a range where we can do surgery, I was like, okay, I best start doing something about this. So I've lost about 6 kilos in 6 weeks, which has been amazing. Just been exercising pretty much every day and cutting out all of the crap that I eat. So now I'm in a position where I'm ready for surgery. I can't wait for it to come, but I don't think it'll hit me until I get there. So I'm literally on a countdown to the 28th of November. Uh, I need to pack my bag ready because it's going to fly around. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm literally just talking at a camera for 9 minutes, but I hope it's been informative and helpful in any way that it can be. So yeah, I'll catch up with you when I've packed my bag for top surgery. See you guys.